Brian Byrne
on CamGlen Radio.
Grahame, I read somewhere that you had previously worked in the Rock Garden. I was wanting to ask you about that. Were you involved in the night that the Clash came to the Rock Garden?
I had left the Rock Garden by that point.
Okay.
But they came up and, I mean, I went to see, they played it, they did a gig at the Barrowlands, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But they came into the bar that we were drinking in up the West End called the Cul-de-sac and had a pint, and then we went down to Duke's Bar with them,
right.
And they played a wee bit. They did a wee set there, and they were messing about outside, and some woman stuck her head out and said she was calling the police, and they started playing I Fought the Law.
Right.
It was great. And they were,
so they armed with guitars and all that?
Aye, they had guitars and somebody did
the drums.
The guy, it wasn't Topper, but he had a set of sticks and he was hitting whatever he could.
No, absolutely.
Great,
yeah. I went. I mean, it was back in the day before like, social media, and I mean, a sort of message came around. You know, people phoned your mum's house kind of deal, and you know, have you heard the Clash are coming in? It was before even mobiles, so we all headed into the Rock Garden, and there was like 400 people trying to ram into this wee. So there must have been some truth in it. We were like,
they probably were going to do it, and then because they did go to a couple of other places the night before that.
I probably couldn't get in the door, to be honest, because I remember the manager of the place was just like having a nervous breakdown. I thought he thought they were going to dismantle the Rock Garden.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it was us that said they should come down the Rock Garden the next day, you know, because we were like talking to them.
It was your fault.
But
I know.
They're cool dudes, man.
I've had a few questions for you. Anne-Marie McGregor, it says, please ask Grahame about the recent Watertown gig project, and how did that come about and how did you enjoy that?
Oh, right, so Watertown is it was one of the last albums Frank Sinatra made. In fact, he retired after he made it, and then he came back from retirement later on.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how many albums that guy made, but it was a hell of a
phenomenal.
And it was like a kind of concept album.
Yeah.
It's like what they call a suite of songs.
Yeah.
Written by these two guys. One of them wrote Cherry Baby and stuff like that for the Four Seasons. He was a keyboard player.
Some amazing songwriters out at that time, wasn't there?
Unbelievable. So he wrote these songs with a lyricist for Frank, because Frank was pals with Frankie Valli. And Frankie Valli put him in touch with these guys. So he did this album, and I think at the time it sold 40,000 copies, which for Frank Sinatra
it's nothing.
Is like, might as well no bother.
Yeah.
So he retired after that. 1969, something like that, 70. So it's like one of these albums that not a lot of people know. It's got a bit of a cult following status, and it's got a website devoted to it.
Just the one
called
album?
Waterology.
Right.
Or Water, I think it's Watertownology or something like that. Anyway, me and Douglas have always been kind of slightly obsessed with it for quite a while, maybe 20 years or something. And we always talked about just doing it. Let's just do it, and then we got a chance to do it. So I thought I've kind of done a version, an electronic version. It's like early Human League kind of thing. But I just did that in my wee home studio. But we did a proper live band version for the Glasgow Jazz Festival last June, end of June, at St Luke's, and it was one of the most enjoyable things I've ever done.
No, it's a cracking. What do you think of the venue?
Really, for what we were doing, it was just perfect.
Perfect. I know. I've been at a couple of gigs there, and the atmosphere and the setting for certain things is just spot on. I think it's great.
Stephen McQueen, who you spoke about earlier, he recorded it on his iPhone, and other phones are available. In fact, I recommend you use a different one. But it sounds brilliant. The sound of the room was fantastic.
Yeah, it really is. Got great acoustics in it, and it would be brilliant for like a live DVD if you were ever going to do that. It would look sensational. Properly recorded, it would look sensational.
We really want to try and do a proper recording of it, which would probably be live. It wouldn't be over.
I know the album's out just now. It was just recently put out. Was it August or?
What
the Watertown album just came out? Was it August or
what? My version? I've got I'm not really allowed to release it properly.
Are you not?
Because I've not had proper permission.
All right, I've said too much.
Yeah. But it is available on Bandcamp via my Bandcamp website. So.
Right, okay, you never heard that here. So I want to just kind of drag you back to Hipsway if I can. Next song we play is one of my favourites, Broken Years. Was that? I think you mentioned that earlier on. Was that one
kind of set the tone for Hipsway, really?
It did.
CamGlen Radio, 107.9 FM.
Your voice, your music, your station.